Hello and welcome back to another episode of Audiovisual 101. We're going to be using Audacity. This is perfect for sound production and refinement. So let's go ahead and install it. You have to open up your favorite web browser. If it's Internet Explorer, I don't judge. You're going to look up Audacity and let's take a look. We're looking for Audacity Team. We're going to get the free one. So audacityteam.org. And then just go ahead and click download. We got Windows, Mac, and Linux. I'm using Windows, and I'm going to go ahead and wait for this timer, and it happens on its own, easy as that. Then you wait for the download to finish, and once it's done, you just click on it. I'm going to click Open File in the bottom left. Click Yes. It is a verified publisher, so you don't have to worry about viruses. And I'm going to click Next. You just go through the process. Click Next again. I'm going to keep it as it is. I like desktop shortcuts. And click Install. And you just wait for it to take off. And that was easy. Took no time at all. Click Finish and it's going to open up for you. So here we go. It's really interesting. This interface. Now there's a lot of blank space. That's because we don't have anything yet. It'd be cool if we could put something in here. I'm going to record myself saying something. You don't have to do this, but if you want, you can go ahead. I'd prefer you to use the provided sound file and the description. But in order to give it to you, I have to make it first. So, Audiovisual 101 is very epic. Alright, so I just made a sound file. It's a little bit quiet, and by the way, what I'm about to do is just for demonstration. You don't need to do this until I say, okay, the tutorial starts now. Of course, you need to install it and all of that other stuff, but from here on, until I say, I'm just going to optimize this file, which you don't need to do. Alright, I'm going to make it a little bit louder. Alright, let's boost this. I'm going to give it some normalization. Now it's much louder. And I'm going to give this to you. Let's listen to it. Audiovisual 101 is very epic. Awesome. So I'm going to export this. You don't need to do this. Let's choose MP3. Yeah. Alright, so that's our file. You should download this from the description, or if you're using the PDF curriculum, then you get it from there, the link provided. And you download it, and you have this. So let's go back to starting the tutorial, right? When you start Audacity, it's just a blank screen, but you want to open your audio. So let's open it. Go to File, click Open, and then look for where you downloaded it to. It might be your downloads folder, so if it is, just go to your downloads folder by going to libraries. Actually, no, it's in this PC. This PC, and then downloads. And then it should be in there. But for me, it's in the desktop. So I'm going to use the desktop, and I'm going to click on it, and click open. Wow, okay. So what I want to do is I want to refine this. I want it to be optimized. If you notice and you look at the graph, there's little specks of sound that I don't want. I want it to be crystal clear. Oftentimes you're going to get this when you're recording outside, or if you're using a subpar microphone that's kind of cheap. But there's a way that we can get rid of this background noise. Always, when you're recording something, leave maybe 10 seconds of just silence. It's silence to you, but in actuality, there's a little bit of background noise being played. So go in your timeline and click and drag the empty space that isn't really empty space. It's just the end of the clip you see here. And if you need to zoom in and out, just use these plus and minus magnifying glass. You could also use Control 1 or Control 3 on your keyboard. After you click and drag, then you go to Effect, Noise Reduction, Get Noise Profile. You're telling Audacity, look at what I have chosen and selected. This is what I don't want. Click Get Noise Profile. It reads it and it analyzes the pattern. And now look at this. Press Control A. Remember, this stands for all. The A stands for all. So let's press Control A so you select everything. And then go to Effect, Noise Reduction, and then click OK. Do you see that? Do you see the difference? It's a straight line and there is no particles or background noise whatsoever. There's no residue. It's completely gone. And we can actually listen to it. Press home on your keyboard if you have it. If you don't have the home key, you can just, click at the beginning. And then press the spacebar. Let's listen to it. Audio Visual 101 is very epic. Oh yeah, it is. He's got a point. But we have finished noise reducing our audio clip. And we also have another clip that we can use. It'll be more realistic if you're outside. I took this video outside. Let's have a look at it. Currently, I'm right next to a fountain, which is giving a lot of ambient noise. With Audacity, we can take out this noise as long as we have a few seconds of just ambient noise at the end. So I took that video and made an MP3 out of it. And it's called Fountain Ambient Noise.mp3. So in order to open it in Audacity, just go to Audacity. You should already have it open. Click on File in the top left. Click Open. And click Fountain Ambient Noise wherever it is. Alright, so you should do this. You should try to take out the ambient noise of this clip. The rubric will be on how well you can take out the background noise from this clip. So let's just listen to it. By the way, you can hear the water. If we didn't want the water, this is how we would take it out. But let's listen. Currently, I'm right next to a fountain, which is giving a lot of ambient noise. With Audacity, we can take out this noise as long as we have a few seconds of just ambient noise at the end. Okay, at the end, there's just a whole lot of it. And we can use this to get our noise profile. So let's do it. Also, you hear some birds chirping, so that will be included in it too. Select it, Effect, Noise Reduction, Get Noise Profile. And then Control A, select everything. And then Effect, Noise Reduction, OK. And you can see a lot of it was taken out, but you still have some little bits and pieces. So let's listen to it all. By the way, home will take you to the beginning of the timeline. The home key on your keyboard. Currently, I'm right next to a fountain, which is... Okay, so you still kind of hear it. We could make it even more reduced. Let's undo by pressing Control Z. Or you can go to Edit Undo, but I already pressed Control Z. So Let's do Control A, go to Effect, Noise Reduction, and we can change the settings here. I'm gonna change the decibels of the noise reduction to like 20, maybe? Actually, I think lowering it will be even worse, so let's bring it up to like 10. And then click OK. There, I see a big change.
Currently, I'm right next to a fountain, which is giving a lot of ambient noise. With Audacity, we can take out this noise as long as we have a few seconds of just ambient noise at the end.
So the water is almost virtually gone, but the microphone quality might not sound that great. And that's because I was using a phone to record. But if you're using a higher quality microphone, it's of course gonna sound better. Now, just for reference, this is how it sounds in Audacity,
Currently, I'm right next to a fountain.
and this is how it sounds before Audacity.
Currently, I'm right next to a fountain, which is.
And this is with Audacity,
Currently, I'm right next to a fountain.
without Audacity.
Currently, I'm right next to a fountain, which is
So
giving a lot of ambient noise.
it's a little bit degraded, but that's just one of the fallbacks when it comes to doing noise reduction. Um, it's very helpful if you're recording on a windy day and the wind hitting your camera or your phone is just so tediously loud. So it's better than nothing. And it's quite easy, this process. Audacity has a very intuitive interface. So this is how you do noise reduction. And this is one step to making your videos as great as they can be. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Audiovisual 101.